Destroy the launch pad. Let none escape.
Losing power.
Shockwave. I love him. But I love him most outdoors. And so does Garou. Yeah, I don't call him Gary anymore. I've been waiting for this toy for a long time. Like, a really long time. Oh my god, it's been 5 years? We got the core class, which was fine, but I wanted a Voyager, and honestly, this guy scales like a leader class. He's about as big as Megatron. I suppose if they upgraded him to a leader, all he would need is finger articulation, more of an ankle pivot, oh, and a bicep swivel. No, but seriously, it's fine. Like, guys, we should just kind of calm down a bit. Would a bicep swivel have been nice? Yeah, sure, but when I was playing with him, I wasn't really bothered that he didn't have a bicep swivel. Especially with how the gun is. But as for someone who doesn't really play with his Transformers all that much, for me, I don't have an issue with it. I just love displaying these guys. And how he looks in the sun is just gorgeous, you know, I was just like, I gotta take this dude outside, like, I want to see the purple light up. Yeah, just to kind of ignore what Gary's doing. Yeah, he always knows how to ruin a good shot. Now the light piping is a little weak, you really do need the strongest source of light, which is the sun. Having a look at the back of the figure, and it looks really clean as well. I really do like the detail they've put, especially around the spine area. Just looks so cool. Now it may not come with a giant cat like mine, but honestly, the play value in this figure is insane. Okay, well, maybe not insane, but just don't expect me to pose him with 2 hands. Shockwave must always be displayed with his cannon.
Not now, Shockwave, not now! Megatron! Before you continue, this Earth creature may not enter here. Silence!
Despite him having no bicep swivel, you can still put him in a lot of poses. Like, seriously, you don't need the bicep to make him look sexy. Now, I'm not an official toy reviewer, and I won't be able to tell you the first thing that this figure needs to make it better, but as someone who just is a fan of Shockwave, I'm really happy with it. Comparing it with other Shockwaves, like for example the Dark of the Moon Studio Series, well, third-party version, Shockwave, the scale is still there. You know, it's a Voyager and that was a leader, and they both look the same height as each other. I guess the only negatives is really the tank mode, there's nothing to it, but then again, this has been the standard for Shockwave since 2008, so I don't really care. I do find this tank mode more enjoyable to transform, mostly because it's so easy, there's not a lot of steps at all. Unlike the Dark of the Moon Shockwave, where it just feels like you're putting garbage into a ball. The cannon can't do a full 360, unless if you really make it loose at the top. But come on, who's really going to be transforming Shockwave into his tank mode? I don't know, unless if you're like a big fan of World of Tanks.
At long last I serve you, my liege, under my true colors.
Rise, Shockwave, my most loyal servant.
Look, he's still able to lock on target, and that's all you really need from his tank mode. Oh, and I also hate the Autobot insignia on his arm. Yes, I know this was Optimus Prime's arm and they just reused it, and well, they just wanted to be faithful to the CGI model, but yeah, it was too late for the movie, but for the toy, like, come on guys, you could have changed it. But how he looks compared with his Decepticon buddies is so badass. I love Cybertronian mode Transformers, and these lot, even though Starscream from War for Cybertron is not from the Bumblebee movie, they all just blend in so well with each other. Bearing in mind, this dude is a Voyager, and how he scales compared to a deluxe like Gears, he looks so menacing. So yeah, Shockwave is a wonderful display, even with his creations. I would highly recommend you pick him up when you have the chance. Like, see? Even Garou wants to. I don't know what it is with Shockwave and cats. I don't know, the combination just seems to work.
An impressive display from my creations. But would it not be more logical to employ your might elsewhere at this time?